Hello to the entire community at Emerson College, the one college that said yes to me in 1963.
That is TV legend Henry Winkler giving a shout out to his alma mater, Emerson College. Winkler, of course, is best known for his role as the Fonz. He is among 6 honorees set to be inducted into the Television Academy Hall of Fame in August, and it comes ahead of the premiere of his latest project titled Hazardous History. In the series, the Emmy Award-winning TV legend takes a deep dive into the reckless pastimes and practices and products which were once part of everyday Americana. CBS News Boston's digital host Joe Weil spoke with Winkler to learn more about the interesting discoveries he made while filming the series.
And thanks so much for joining us. We can't wait to see the premiere of the new show, which is coming out June 15th.
Hazardous Sunday.
With Henry Winkler, yes, and I wanted to just start off with that part of it. It's debuting on the History Channel. What made you want to get involved with this show, Henry?
Do you know, I was at my agency, CAA. I'm sitting in the lobby waiting for a meeting. Another gentleman comes in, sits down, very nice, didn't know who he was. We're talking about him being a father, me being a grandfather. We're chatting about children. We go upstairs to the conference room, and we're both in there at the same time. It turns out it's Eli, who is the head of the History Channel, and he then presents me with this amazing material that you cannot say no to. The show is called Hazardous History. It should be called, wait a minute, they allowed that? We actually did that?
And I watched the first episode, Perilous Play. I got to learn about the cannonball loop and the crazy water slide that was at a water park in New Jersey. The whole episode's great.
Yes, called Action Park.
Yes, yes.
And it was filled with action. The only thing is, it was not the action you wanted.
Exactly, exactly. What are some other things that you get into in this show? What are some topics that you end up covering?
Do you know what? Here it is. The ingenuity of selling. So they take cows to a brewery and they have them eat whatever the mulch is of the oats and the wheat that is discarded after they have made whatever alcohol they're making. It turns the milk kind of blue. Well, that's not really acceptable. So here it is. This is a great fix. They add plaster to the milk, turns it white. It's delicious. It's a little thick. And it does give you constipation, but hey, milk is healthy.
You know, and this show, it covers so many different things that can't exist anymore. I was curious, Henry, is there anything that you wish still was available that isn't available anymore from back in the day?
No, you know what? I have to tell you, the only thing. No, I actually, thinking about it, there is nothing. You know, there were, in my great city, New York City, at the turn of the century, 1900, 176,000 horses riding, pulling your carriage, your cart to sell, whatever the wares were. But of course, those horses deposited 1.5 billion pounds of poop. They had no idea how to get rid of it. So they brushed it all to the curb. It was like a snowdrift you did not want to walk over.
You mentioned Emerson right off the top, and right, you went to school there, so you have some roots here in Boston. What did that experience mean to you in your life, Henry?
You know what, I want to tell you, Boston, I compare it to a city that is large enough to learn your independence and small enough to make your own, so that you can find Regina's Pizza on the North End.
There you go. And a great place, a great place to go.
Still a great place.
Still a great place to go. And you studied there, and then you went on to do so many great things. By the way, I loved the speech, the commencement speech you gave at Georgetown recently. It was so much fun to watch, and you had such a great comment in there to all the students. It was, all things are possible. And I wanted to ask, how did positive thinking patterns and the belief in yourself allow you to be the Fonz and do all these great things that you've done in your acting career?
Do you know, being the Fonz, all I did was change my voice, and it unleashed my imagination. I literally went from Henry to, hey, look, I want to taste, don't look at me like that. So that was the key for my bringing the Fonz to life. Positive thinking, I was a negative thinker. And what I learned, because it's so hard for me, I'm also dyslexic, it's so hard for me to read. What I learned was, don't put a period on the end of a negative thought. A negative thought comes into your mind, you make sure you move it out, you move a positive in, you keep going, and you wind up in this chair having this wonderful chat with you, Joe.
Did you have a favorite episode from the first season of this show? No.
No. I have to tell you that you mean of Hazardous History?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the stories are amazing. Your favorite citrusy soda. It's refreshing. It is, and the tagline in 1927 was, we're going to take the edge off. And then you find out it's laced with lithium.
What was the name of the soda?
I can't say.
Okay, we're going to have
you
to watch.
You got to find that out when you watch the show.
We'll have
but it really is material that is so much fun. You cannot believe people did this.
It's amazing. And again, I watched the first episode. I learned so much through it too. And it is amazing that we used to do things a certain way, but that's how we grow as a society. So Henry Winkler, thank you so much for the time. Hazardous History premiering on the History Channel coming up later this week. Thanks so much for the time. Great to chat with you.
Joe, it was a pleasure. I'm going to leave you with this image. Doing the Charleston on the wing of a plane, 30,000 feet in the air. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Henry. Appreciate it.